I offer my respects time and again unto my spiritual master, unto the Lord of Bliss Shri Nityananda, the golden moon Shri Gaurachandra, to the mother of all affection Srimati Radhika, and unto the all-attractive supreme enjoyer Shri Krishna, as well as unto his beloveds, caretakers, friends, and affectionate servants. We pray that they may, in their causeless kindness and magnanimity, bless us with supreme divine love, understanding, and realization. That is why we are doing these broadcasts. So, today we are summarizing week number 6 of year 2017. As we'll discuss in another video, probably video 7, the concept of deserve is a key ingredient of the violent way of life. Just think about it. We will have more details of that in video number 7. Being exposed to worlds of show and non-substantial identities, the need for authenticity is still open to be fulfilled. So, what is the solution? Look inward. Don't seek outside of yourself for that solution. We've been trained to be quite habituated to communicate in ways that are quite unnatural, so we better habituate to a new kind of communication free of defensive violence. Because otherwise, how will we ever reach the goal we all agree to, which is living in peace and harmony? There are different states of consciousness that I like to address, which are also connected with attaining peace, and that were described by Sri Patanjali Muni in the yoga-sutras. The first is chipta. Actually, it's wrong. Actually, the first is muda, completely bewildered, deep or bewildered state of consciousness, or deep sleep. Deep sleep here refers to the consciousness of our true existence. So that consciousness is in deep sleep. And the next stage is where the mind is somewhat awakened, but it's wandering here and there. It is not fixed. There is no fixed goal, and there is no fixed concentration, practice, or meditation. Then the third stage is called vikshipta. That means there is concentration, there is a practice, there is a goal, but the mind concentration is broken. It is not very steady. That is to the influence of passion. I mean, so many different desires are there, so identification with desiring personality parts leads to the state of vikshipta. And then there is ekagra. It means one-pointedness, and it is the first stage of samadhi called sampragyata samadhi. It means there is a trance, fixed consciousness, which is unbroken concentration on one point, and it can be on different objects of meditation, from gross to subtle, and it has deliberation, sampragyata. Beyond that, that is beyond the gunas, it's called nirodha, or asampragyata samadhi, which means there is no object of meditation, no knower, no known in the yogic tradition, but in the Bhakti tradition, this means that there is absorption of consciousness in the true identity, true spiritual body, and there is concentration and service on the supreme object of one's love beyond the modes of nature, beyond the material world, in the spiritual realm, in a lot of varieties. If a person reaches that state while still being embodied, the body will be completely motionless. There will be no observation of the external world. Will be completely absorbed in the spiritual identity. Completely there is another sentence I'd like to bring into connection, that is, isn't it a dubious program that prompts one to feel bad about beautiful memories? So that is a good question, I would say. Why feel bad about beautiful memories? Ask yourself that question. You know, we're always seeking good, beautiful, loving experiences in this world, usually, especially if we're identified with our bodily terrestrial vehicles. And then we have those beautiful experiences that we were dreaming of, and then when they're over, which is the nature of material experience, then we are sad about it. Why is it like that? And what is the antidote? I will not tell you the answer here, just think about it. So then we have another quote from Bhagavad Gita 12, chapter 12th verse. Better than abhyas is the gyan that gives rise to contemplation upon me. Superior to gyan is dhyana, that meditation by which I am constantly remembered. Such dhyana then leads to renunciation of the fruits of one's actions, whereby one becomes freed from the desires to enjoy svarga and attain moksha, and thus achieves peace of mind. So, ties in with one of the points that I made before, if you remember, about attaining peace. So better than dry renunciation is the knowledge that gives rise to contemplation upon me, the Supreme Person. And superior to that knowledge is meditation, by which I am constantly remembered. Means a meditation of service to the Supreme Person. Such meditation then leads to renunciation of the fruits of one's actions, whereby one becomes freed from desiring to enjoy the heavenly planets or even liberation. And only those people who have no desire for heavenly planets or liberation can achieve peace of mind through devotional service to the supreme object of love. And there is a quote to end this video, a quote by Rumi, who says, "Lovers don't finally meet somewhere, they're in each other all along." So if you don't interpret that in a mundane way, but in the way that is truly meant, then this again confirms what we just discussed about Bhagavad Gita chapter 12 verse 12.